today was the great show.
Yeah.
You introduced the new members of Maximum Stranger. Everyone was looking forward to it. Now, please, you didn't do this on stage. Please tell us who they are.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, I think me personally, I don't know about the guys, but I just wanted to be very sort of casual about it. Like, it's sort of like go, yeah, here we are. But, this is Neil, drummer. It's Chris, bass.
This is Simon. Yeah, we actually know you. And how did you find each other? Was there some kind of audition thing going on, or did you know each other from before?
Chat rooms. Yeah, chat
rooms like Facebook.
Well,
yeah, we originally met Simon in some chat rooms as Paula.
Yeah. And no, seriously, me and Neil were in Screaming Banshee Aircrew, and I think played with you. How many years ago? Was it 3 years ago in Leeds the first time?
Yeah.
And then we just keep bumping into each other basically. Really liked each other's stuff. Always worked.
I think what we've kind of done as well, because you play with a band and it's like, oh, that's the other band. Whereas I think we reignited the idea of a scene in a way, because it's like, you know, we were like, oh, I really like your guitar, or you know, that sort of stuff, wasn't it? And so it's like we actually became friends rather than just colleagues, I suppose.
Yeah.
And it kind of, I suppose that kind of grew, and when it came to a point where, you know, my last bass player and drummer left, it was like, you know, what do? You turn to your friends, and my friends were there.
We'd always said it would be great to do something together, and then all of a sudden, you know, that happened, and you know, great opportunity basically. Now you're stuck with us.
Which was great, because the show was great, the sound of all fits together, and we liked it, all of them. I think the whole audience liked it. But as we talked about the new lineup, of course we have to ask some questions about splitting up. I don't want to go into further detail or something, but just for the readers. What did happen to the original band, and do you know the reasons why you split up? No.
It was, to be honest, it was a great shock to me, really. I mean, there are always telltale signs, especially when, with hindsight, you sort of think, oh right, and all that sort of stuff. But when I look at it flat out, I just don't understand it. We played a great gig with Red Lorry, Yellow Lorry, and sort of just come away from that, and then the week after, you know, we get ready to do some more gigs, and it's like bombshell.
It was a big shock. I mean, from the outside, you know, it was just like, oh hell, not that, you know, I don't know what.
Completely unexpected.
Yeah, but it goes on, I suppose.
Well, yeah, there's more songs to be written.
Yeah, definitely.
So you said it was kind of a shock. Now next question is, how did things change for you afterwards? I mean, you played this 2 acoustic gigs?
I did 1 out of the 2 because 1 was cancelled due to bad weather.
Oh, bad information, okay. Yeah, so you did 1 acoustic gig, right? How does it feel to be alone on stage? It was just one time, but did you enjoy it? Or?
I enjoyed it, but at the same time it was weird because I'd not done something like that for about 10 years. And so I was very sort of like, oh my god. And on top of that, people have seen Luxury Stranger as a full band, and so I don't think they knew what to expect as well, because they'd never seen me doing that, and it came across quite well. I mean, responses.
Everyone wants to do more now, don't they?
Yeah, it's the thing. People are expecting more acoustic gigs, and it's like, no, it was an emergency thing. I don't like cancelling gigs because I see it as unprofessional. You know, and at the end of the day, this is what I do. This is what I live to do, and all that sort of stuff. So I don't like to cancel gigs unless I'm on death's door or whatever. But yeah, all of a sudden people say, "Oh, do you want to do another acoustic gig?" No, I want to get in my band and play some gigs.
Don't be brought it. The most pressing concern, Simon, because we knew you before, yeah? But you can answer it as well, if you like.
It's a great acoustic gig. I thought I did really well.
We also thought like this. How did all of this happening around you and the splitting up, influence to work on the previously released second album? You started working on this one, right before, a long time ago, even when you are releasing the first one, right? So you done this together with the old members of the band, and I think there are some songs you've done on your own. Is that right?
Sorry.
No, you don't get the question.
No, sorry.
Yeah, it's interrupting. So you did a second album. It was not finished when you split up.
It was finished, but not finished mixing wise.
Okay.
Recording wise, it was all finished.
It was all finished.
But it was in the process of being mixed, and with hindsight, I think that was probably one of the first telltale signs that something was wrong, because even though people was asked, "Oh, are you coming to the next?" "Oh, I can't get." "Yeah." "Oh, why not?" "Oh, I've got to see this girl."
So now it's kind of complicated. Is there a lawyer thing going on? If you can talk about that?
Well, there was at one point, you know, it was involved. You know, I spoke to my lawyer for advice, all that sort of stuff, because I think when you're in a band when you're sort of like 16 or 17, it's a lot different to when you realise you're big people, you know, you're adults, and you know, you're having a good time, you're working with friends, but there are certain things that are a little bit like touchy, you know. I mean, I don't like that sort of stuff, I don't like dealing with that sort of stuff.
Yeah, what can you tell us about the writing process of the album overall?
Well, I would come to a rehearsal with an idea for a song, or we would jam together something and create something new. And I think that's something that's sort of still working with the new lineup, because we're already writing new stuff. We've got 2 new songs that we're sort of working on as well. And they've both come from jams as well. You know, it's just sort of playing around, like, you know, Chris will play a line, or like Neil will just like tap in this beat or something. We just sort of like play around.
The overall sound of the album seems to be a little bit more aggressive. Was this on purpose or just a coincidence of the writing process?
Well, a lot of it's due to the fact that the first album is just me on my own. I played everything on that, whereas the second album, it was a live band. With this third album that we're going to be working on, I mean, we're going to be doing a single first, but with the third album, it's going to sound not necessarily aggressive, but just dirtier. I mean, we've already got this kind of, I mean, people were saying tonight, it sounds dirtier. You know, it sounds, you know, people are saying it just sounds much more sleazy, or, you know,
Like Elements.
Yeah. I mean, people just saying that, you know, they were picking on little things and saying, that's so much more, whatever, you know. It's good, it's positive, and it shows that it's not something that will just sit and, oh, there's new members, but it's still like that. It's like, there's new members, but we're then taking it in a different direction. Because at the end of the day, it's not me stood there saying, right, you will do this, you will do that. You know, I mean, even with the new stuff, the stuff from the last album and the album before, Neil and Chris are sort of putting their own bit in as well. You know, it's not just a case of, oh, we have to play like this. You know, so,
Well, let you.
Well, nice.
Yeah, nice.
That's to all of you. What's your personal favorite song of the album, and why?
Mine's...
Start.
Go on, you go first.
Yeah.
Corruption.
Corruption. Why?
I love it. I love the contrasts and the structure of the song. It's just an awful lot of fun to play in the old album. It's as much fun as Dirt is to play on the old album, off the old album. It's great, I love it.
My personal favorite as well.
I think it's mine actually. I remember seeing it at Whitby last year, the DA thing, and it's like, yeah, actually that's a really just nice. It's a soaring song, yeah, I don't know. It's yeah, it's really good. It's one that stands out. You know, I don't know why, but yeah, it's one that can really stand out. I hope we do it justice, to be honest with you. You know, yeah, it's definitely Corruption, I think.
Simon yours?
Can I have two?
Okay. Okay.
Because they said the same one.
Okay.
Well,
Take two.
it's two very sort of like they're at the opposite end of the spectrum. Really. As a songwriter anyway, but If You Love Me, because it's so sparse. There's like just such a simple guitar, and the drums are very simple, the bass is very simple, but it just seems such a big piece of music. The other song is Where You've Gone, which I think is as close to a pop song as we're getting, really, at this point in time, anyway. And it's going to be, it's seen as a single on the radio, and it's such a catchy song, and I like it a lot.